The Hamas-run health ministry in Gaza has declared 11 more people have died from malnutrition as Israel accuses the militant groups of inflating figures. Diana Magnay has the details.
We have seen a heavy aerial bombardment for the last few nights, really, in the neighbourhood of Zaytoun, which is just east of Gaza City. Also the last couple of nights, the IDF has been dropping evacuation leaflets saying it is a closed military zone and asking people to leave. And certainly what we've been hearing from our teams on the ground is that this bombardment has been extremely heavy, and they've been filming with people who've packed up their possessions again and are trying to find somewhere else to go. But the trouble is, in Gaza City now, if you mean to stay there, it is incredibly crammed. It is difficult to know where to go. It is difficult to up sticks one more time. I think people are incredibly tired of moving all the time. So an impossible situation. We also hear that there have been strikes in Al-Mawasi, which is further down in the south near the coast, supposedly a humanitarian zone, but also a target of Benjamin Netanyahu's next part of this military plan, really. You talked about malnutrition. You cited the figures from the Ministry of Health. I was talking to the UN's Gaza representative for OCHA, the Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. She was telling me yesterday how in every of the few remaining hospitals that you go to in Gaza, there are severe cases of malnutrition in each of these wards. And we know from the UN also, they say that as many as 9 out of 10 households in the last few weeks have had to resort to extremely severe measures to try and source food for themselves. The trouble is that there is some aid now trickling in, but a lot of it goes to those who are strong enough to walk to get it, to fight to get it. You have to have money to pay for it because it is then taken and sold on the black market. It does not reach the weak, the vulnerable, the sick, and that is one of the major problems. I'm here in Hostage Square, where tomorrow there will be a day of stoppage across the entire country to try and call on Benjamin Netanyahu really to stop this war. I think people here don't think it will have any impact, but at least it is the least that they can do.
As Diana Magnay was reporting, protesters in central Tel Aviv are demonstrating against the Israeli government over its handling of the war in Gaza. The rally is being held a day before a general strike called by the families of Israeli hostages who are calling for an Israel-Hamas agreement to secure the release of around 50 hostages who remain in Gaza.